Yo, 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 what up? We're back. Sleep, what's up? Welcome to the chat, buddy. Hope you're feeling well, doing right. Internet's being wacky today. I don't know what's up. But hopefully you can see me. Stream's running smooth. I was just looking at it on Twitch. Yeah. Twitch looks good. Dope. I'm trying to send my friend the link. Okay, looks like we're on live on IG. Check, check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Okay, looks like we're on. Okay, looks like we're on. Ooh, lots of feedback. Need that guy. All right, we are on. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you see me, hear the music. Shawnee Day, good morning. Happy, merry holiday season. It's here. The season Sean dreads the most. Being a father of two. Can you hear me on the mic, Shawnee? I got the new mic set up. Warm audio set up. Thumbs. We got thumbs from Shawnee. I'm guessing that means thumbs up, hopefully. Yeah, we'll be using this for mainly recording. I just wanted to set it up and see if it worked with the streaming setup. And I'm getting thumbs up from the chat, so it sounds like it is. Because usually, I'd be using my AT2020, my cheapie. But as Sean knows, I've been contemplating even possibly getting the SM7B. Actually, the SM7DB. Do you know the reason I was talking about SM7B versus SM7DB, Shawnee? I don't know if I told you about this. Let's pull up the internet here, and I'll show you. I'm gonna load up the American Musical site. Alrighty. So we got, this is the site I got the mic from, called American Musical Supply. The reason I love them is because they have 6, 4, 8, 12 month payment, no credit check, no interest. I think a fee, you do have to pay a fee, but it's like a no interest payment plan, which rules. My internet is being super slow. All right. SM7B, basically all the podcasts, right? Use this. Streamers use this one. So let's pull it up. So this is a dynamic microphone, very similar to like a Shure 57, right? It doesn't need phantom power, right? And it's a very targeted, like, pattern, mic pattern, polar pattern, right? So that's why a lot of streamers like this, because if you have background noise, it won't pick up as much of that. It only picks up what's in front of the mic, right? Where maybe a mic like this, I can set it so it could pick up everything in the room. It could pick up both sides of the mic or just in front, which I have it right now, cardioid pattern, right? So that's why everyone who's into streaming, podcasting, if you watch podcasts, this is the mic. That's why everyone loves this. Here's the problem, the inherent problem. You need a ton of clean gain to be able to power this mic. So for example, I have a Scarlett 18i8. I gotta crank that gain all the way up to be able to get a good signal from here. But the problem when you crank all the way up, right, is you start getting noise on the bottom end. So they even show, I don't know if you guys see it, in the recommended, they're already recommending that you have to get the $129, I don't know if you guys can see it, the $129 cloud lifter, which gives us more, right? More gain. Hi, nice mic. Thanks, Jenny. I appreciate it. So they're already recommending you got to pay for this. $129 for the cloud lifter, right? So they actually have a different version of this same mic. It's called the SM7DB. See if we can pull that up. So let's get the regular price one. So the SM7DB, you can see on the top, SM7DB, doesn't require the cloud lifter, so we're able to get good gain from our interface without an issue. It's $100 more, but that cloud lifter started at $129. So already you've taken one piece out, the cloud lifter, and you're getting what you need as far as being able to get as much gain as you need from the SM7DB. So this would be my choice in regards to a streaming mic, podcasting mic. This is what I would use. And then actually on this site, they have the minor blemish pricing, $470. They also have the what is this? Non-factory sealed. So open box maybe. I'd be fine getting a minor blemish. It's gonna get blemished anyway from using it. So this could be in the cards pretty soon, actually. So that's something I've been looking at as well. I kind of actually want to start with 2 so I can record podcasts with it. Because I don't think I'd record podcasts with this. This would be just for recording sessions. And I would use this Shure as my streaming mic for these kind of streams. So off rip, I'd probably get more use out of that than I would this for streaming. And you could record with this too. Maybe I want the dynamic sound of this particular mic, you know? But I do like the sound of this mic, the U87 clone. So that's something I think about. The other big thing, now I'm just thinking through my wish list of stuff. The other thing I was looking at, because right now I have a Scarlett 18i8 interface. The other thing I've been looking at is this, the Universal Audio Apollo, which if you've been to any home studio and some studios, they have an Apollo there, which is an interface as well. Go with the twin. I don't know why my internet's so slow. It's crazy. So these are the Apollo twins. I'm sure you guys have seen them in studio before. The one I was looking at was this very reasonably priced one at $9.99. What makes these interesting is it has kind of onboard processing that you can put on your mic input before it hits your DAW, Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton, FL, whatever it is, right? Daddy Longlegs, welcome to the chat. So you can, if you get it and it has the option, and they've done this before where it has the option so you can get a suite of plugins, like the full suite of plugins, that's super sick. Because then I can put an EQ, I could put in a compressor, and all of that is hitting your signal before it hits the DAW. Essentially functioning like a hardware, right? A preamp, EQ, compressor, right? And they have a Neve compressor, the 1073. Yo, what up, Bance? How you doing? Daddy Longlegs, I haven't talked to you in forever, girl. How you doing? So that's why I like this, because my next purchase would be this, right? And then I could essentially have at least an emulated vocal chain of a Neve preamp, the EQ, and then your reviews today. I'm just looking over some of the Black Friday kind of Cyber Monday deals. I got a cruise at 9. Actually, I got a sesh today at 10 a.m. But yeah, so this particular one is the one I'm looking at. The other ones that are on there, I believe, just have higher processing power, so you can have more tracks to put for recording. So if I wanted to do a microphone, guitar, and another mic, maybe I can have processing individually for each of those. I know that this is kind of the lower tier of the twins, so it probably won't be able to process as much, but the truth is I'm only doing one vocal chain, right? Maybe guitar. It probably can handle a vocal and a guitar. But even then, I usually record my guitar super dry, and then I add stuff after, so. Daddy Longlegs, good. I've been so busy doing my best. I hope you've been good too. Yes, Daddy Longlegs. I'm a DM you, Daddy Longlegs. I got some questions for you. I got a song I want to have reviewed and signed distribution with the Nation. Got my own label under them, and for sure, I use M Audio Duo. M Audio, man, I haven't heard M Audio in forever. Shawnee, tell me you remember M Audio. Remember the M Box, dude? That was a big thing in school. Like, all the production engineer, like, focus students had, like, M Audio because they were using Pro Tools, right? In my school, they had us get the Motu 828. Remember that one, Shawnee? I think they still have the Motu 828, but it's obviously like beasted up now. Let's take a look. I know it's there, but mine's like an old ass version. It's like a FireWire version. See, now it's a USB version for the Motu 828. Look at this thing. I have this like in my garage. But it's a FireWire version, so the bandwidth isn't as good as like Thunderbolt, right? Or probably even USB-C. I bet you the bandwidth's not even as good as USB-C. Look at that. That panel is insane. It's like its own LCD. That's crazy. Yeah. It's got the mic and line in the front. Two mics. Two lines in the front. I don't like this design. Are you crazy? This is nuts. Why isn't the gain next to the inputs? I guess it's because they want all the cables coming from one side. I don't know if I love that design. That's your big knob for stuff too. Cena, what up? Welcome to chat. Yes, Mbox was the start for me. Yep. Me and Shawnee love our Scarletts, though. I got 3 Scarletts, actually. I got the Scarlett A2 18i8. That's my main interface. I got a Scarlett 6i6. I have that just connected to my my PC. I also have a PC. I'm on Mac right now, but I also have a PC. And I have a 2i2 for mobile recording. That I have in my mobile recording rig backpack. Hotbox Scriptures on YouTube. There we go. Hotbox Scriptures on YouTube. Cena Brasi. What up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. So that's the 18i8. All right. What I wanted to show you guys is what I'm really planning on getting. So like I said, I've been really loving this mic. I've already recorded a couple things with it. I think it sounds really good. But I wanted to get... I don't even think they call it the Neve. I think they call it the 1073. See, I want the preamp and the... Here it is. Check this out. So it's a Neve clone, a Neve 1073 clone. It's got the EQ in there too, so I can EQ it up for the mic itself. There we go. Better picture. So you're getting the 1073 preamp, and then you can EQ from here. It's probably low, mids, highs, yeah. I think it even has a high pass. Yeah, see the high pass right there too? So you could do a high pass at 60. I think it's 110. Just like the Neve plugin, you know. It's got pad, I bet. Yeah. Line. Oh, you could do line in for your instrument too. So if I want to do my guitar in there, my electric, go in there. So definitely looking at this guy. And then the other one I'm looking at is this. What's that? See if I type it in right. Which is the one I was looking at? Ah, it's this one. Yeah. WA1B. That's how they switch it with the names. Looks just like a CL1B. So once again, it's an optical compressor, very much like the CL1B. The same color, same controls almost too. And essentially, I would have this mic going into the Neve 1073, and then that going to this WA1B compressor, and that would be my hardware chain going into my interface, which truthfully these two pieces The other one's $8.99, so that's $2,200 between the two of these pieces. Maybe I get the minor blemish version. It's a little cheaper. $200 off. It's actually not bad. So maybe I go with those minor blemish versions, whatever. It's roughly about $2,000 for those. So why don't I get the Apollo first and then make sure I have those particular plugins and go from there before I start really dropping money on these kind of hardware pieces, which are great. And we use actually at the studio a 1176, the classic. Let's see if it shows up here. Ah, see, that's a UA one. I believe it'd be called the WA76. Yeah. This is what we have at the studio. Single channel, but it's 1176. This thing's awesome. So we use that, and then we have their Pultec thing too. Yeah, EQP. I just like the idea of the Neve one. Then I can have the EQ in the same piece. Because at the studio, I'm not doing too much on this except a little boost here on the highs. I set the bandwidth to about 1 and 2 and the frequency at 10 just to get a little high-end frequencies on recordings. So that's something I like doing too. But I think the move is get the Apollo first, so I have those plugins, and then I have that set, because anyone who knows how I do it, I do the cheap man's way of doing it. We got 5 minutes. I'm going to pull it up. I'll show you my cheap man way of having essentially a hardware emulation before it hits my recording track. Because the idea is I don't want to have to put a 1073 and a CL1B on every single audio track, right? So I'm burning it in. I'm committing to those tracks. Fortunately, I don't run into much latency issues, because that'd be the other thing that would keep me from doing that, is having latency issues too. So, I'm going to pull up Logic, or Pro Tools, excuse me, and we'll show you how I have my hardware chain set up, my emulated hardware chain set up, kind of what the Apollo does. But I'm sure the Apollo does it better, because all of that stuff's hitting before it even hits the conversion too, right? The converters. But it gets me by. I get the EQ going. I got the EQ burnt in, and I got the compression burnt in. And it's light compression. It's not doing crazy squashing. It's just any of those peaks, we're kind of controlling those as they come in. So pull it up real quick, and then I gotta run. And that's a nice little morning of streaming. Rick, what up? 702, welcome to chat. How you guys doing? So let's do one of these. So you guys can see what I was talking about. Under Music, Pro Tools. I think I'm good on Tester 24. Save. So we were talking about that hardware emulation that the Apollo Twin can do, or getting the actual hardware like those Warm Audio hardwares I was looking at, or you could spend the money and get the real deal ones, which are very expensive. So I do a little cheat way to at least get a little bit of that effect, and I'm also saving on processing power because I'm not putting that chain on every single vocal track. You know what I mean? So I'll show you what I mean. I've been doing this for a while now too, Shawnee. I just have it set up for all my stuff. Hey, that's fire. Oh, finish my coffee. Alrighty, so if I have my session set up, right, I'm gonna pause my music just for a second. So, set the input. Oh, it's not on the right audio source, so playback engine. Going Scarlett. Get that set up real quick. Let's see what this guy's thinking. One of these is play. Nope. 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 There it is. F11 is play. It's mute. I think that's forward. That's mute. Da Vinci level up. What up? Welcome to the chat. Pro Tools is not responding. Guess we can't show you today because I gotta run right now for this 10 a.m. session. We'll go over it. We'll go over it tomorrow because I'll be on all week. I'm gonna try to get back into the vibe of this. So we'll get back at it. Let's call it a day for now. Guys, thanks for popping in. And we will catch you tomorrow morning. We'll do around the same time, 8 a.m. All right, y'all. Catch all of you later. I just want to dance all night. Forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. Hey, little lady said you feel the same. But I don't believe a word you say. 'Cause I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want. Tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you